Welcome to AP Environmental Science. My name is Eric Nuss. A little bit about me, I've been teaching here since 1997. I'm currently teaching biology as well as APES, and my degree is in biology from the University of Illinois. So what is APES? APES is a very inclusive class. It covers a wide range of topics that I lots of times try to remind the students that if they're thinking about careers, what they want to go into, there's always something related to environmental science, it seems. Some goals of this class is we want the students to do well on the AP exam, and we also want them to be able to make educated choices as they move out into the real world. And so I've just got a couple of questions you can just think about, and I will pop up the answers real quick. But so what percentage of drugs that are prescription drugs are tested by the FDA? You may be surprised that that number is 0. What is a sign that countries are going to have high osteoporosis? Is it more or less milk? It turns out that the more milk people consume, the higher rates of osteoporosis they have. You may be on to kind of like the leading questions here, but so this one is coal ash. And then last but not least, the largest impact on the greenhouse effect is the production of meat, cows. So grading in this class this year is a little bit different than it has been in the past. The only things that are going to go into their grade are what are known as summative assessments or tests. All of the practice work that we do they will be getting feedback, they'll be getting grades, but they won't actually factor into their grade. The grading scale, if they miss a summative and don't retake it, it goes in as a 50%, and anywhere from that up to 100%. Some part of the new policy that you may be aware of, depending on how many of these videos you've seen, is that there's no curbing this year. There's no extra credit. Every summative can be retaken, with the exception of the last 2 weeks of the semester, there are no retakes. So how to be successful? They need to stay organized. Whether that's now on an online folder in Google, or whether they want to print things out and write things in their notebook. They need to take the test seriously, especially now since that's the only thing that we have for their grades. Participate in discussions. Again, can be a little bit more challenging now that we're Zooming, but so far the students have been engaged and have been participating in discussions. They need to read their book. It's very important as a way to reinforce what we're doing in class. And then to ask for help before they feel like they're falling behind is a crucial step in their success. So what's going to be different this year is we're going to be relying a lot more on collaboration. Instead of lab groups, we have breakout rooms, and the students will be encouraged to work with each other, have their webcams on, their microphones on, so they are participating. It helps people feel like it's productive and that they know that their lab mates are working with them. We are doing things on programs like Jamboard and Pear Deck. We're also going to the teachers are making simulations and things to replicate the labs we're missing, as well as getting them from online sources. At some point, we would like to continue field trips. We do like to go on them. The students enjoy them. The spring, I would imagine, would be the earliest, if at all. They're not mandatory if the students don't want to go. We go to several places. Here's Camp Sagawau in Lamont, Illinois. Here we're doing water quality testing in the Des Plaines River. And then here's a tour of Loyola and their this part of Loyola, which is their biodiesel reactor. So their homework, like I said, they need to read the book. They need to take the quizzes we have on Canvas. And again, these are just for feedback. They are not part of their grade. They need to complete the labs when we come back to hybrid, which hopefully will be sooner than later. And they also need to complete all the activities that we're doing online. Current events are also eligible for the AP exam, which is unique to AP Environmental Science. And so we will encourage them to try to keep up to date with current events in the field of environmental science, which there's lots of them. The AP exam itself is May 14th. The test is hard. So, we prepare We work hard for students to do well. The students have done a great job so far here at LT. Last year, you can see they're well above the national average of getting a 3 or better. For Illinois public schools, they have to take a 3 or better on the AP exam, which can hopefully save you and them some money and or some credit hours. If they're going to, private schools or schools out of state, each school has a different, threshold of what they will accept and what they won't accept, which the students will have to do a little research on that. Students have to register at AP Central. The directions are on Canvas. They need to get this done by November 6th to avoid paying any late fees. If you or your students have any questions, they can contact me at enuss@lths.net. And then if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to sign up for parent-teacher conferences. Thank you. Hope to see you soon in person.